Hi guys, Ian from Masterpieces here. Now before we get on with this video, go back to my YouTube channel page, hit subscribe, but no, have a look at my new header. You can see it's all part of me trying to get a little bit more professional maybe. But no, that's a picture of me up on a walk in the Brecon Beacons. Great walk called the Four Falls. If you're ever in the area and have got, you know, a spare few hours, go and check the waterfalls out there. It's brilliant. But hey, it's been a pretty slow day. I have been at work, but I've used a bit of time to update my YouTube channel, fill in my about section, and you don't know, maybe get a little more professional. Might start putting some thumbnails onto these videos as well, you know. Oh, one step at a time, eh? But few sales today, 3 sales in fact, and I also want to finish off the video showing you some stuff which I will upload as well. So first sale is 4 of these Monster Jam monster trucks. Now I've sold these as a lot of 4. Firstly, there's this Dalmatian one. I think he should have ears, which is why I haven't sold this one individually. Usually I sell these individually from between £5 and £10. So we've got a Dalmatian one. We've got this one, which is called El Toro Loco. Looks pretty bad, doesn't he? But that should have horns. We've got this one called Bulldozer. And again, that should have horns. And I lumped this one into the lot as well. It's called Scarlet Bandit. I quite like that one. Look how cool that is. But it just doesn't sell for much on its own. I looked at sold listings. You know, it wasn't worth selling it on its own. So those 4 sold for £12. So £4 each. I had them up for 15. The buyer offered 10. I said 12. And yes, we agreed on that. They're going to pay £4 postage as well. Now each of those trucks I paid £1.20 for as part of a big lot, so it works out £1.20 each. So after fees, that should be about £6 profit for that sale. So good start. The next 2 sales I had were Warhammer sales. The first of which was 5 of these Chaos. I guess they're Chaos Space Marines. I think they're called Berserkers. I can't remember. I should have looked that up before doing this video. But yeah, they're pretty well painted. They look quite cool. Let me just stand them up here. Pretty well painted. And yeah, happy to get the sale. These are kind of the tail end of that Chaos bundle. So I paid £100 for loads of Chaos bits of Warhammer. And I'm already on £200 profit. That was just way above than I ever thought that this would make. And these sold for £25 plus £4 postage. Really happy with this sale. So that'll be straight into profit after fees, about £22 profit. Guys, if you see big bundles of Warhammer for cheap, pick them up. You'll always make money. And the next sale was Warhammer, but that came in really early this morning. So I was going to the post office lunchtime, so posted that off. That was 6 Eldar metal figures. They're called Scorpions, and they sold for £15. So on average, what's that, £2.50 per figure, just under £2.50 a figure. I'm in profit on that Eldar bundle. I think I'm up £80 on it, so not as lucrative as the Chaos ones, but the figures weren't so good. I'm finding on average miniature metal figures like this sell for between £2 and £5 each. Whether that's you sell them individually or in bundles, that's the average. Plastic figures go for about £1 to £3 each. Small vehicles, you're talking £5 to £10. Larger vehicles, 10 to 30. Large metal figures, name your price. Some of them go 50. Some of them you struggle to get a tenner for. All depends on what they are. So that's my sales. All in all, that is probably, what would that be? 20, 25, not far off £30 profit, £35 profit. Good day, better than yesterday, and sales are still coming in. So let me show you some of the things which I'm going to list. The first one, I found this Biggles Sorts It Out book. It's a paperback novel. The pages are really brown. It's not particularly looked after. You can see that I have actually tried to read this myself, and there's my bookmark. Cider Day. Giant 400-gram rump steak. Oh, that looks pretty good. I didn't even use that. What a waste. Basically, whenever I've basically spent a year out in Australia working, and I picked this up over there. I think I paid $1 for it, which would be, what would even that be? Just over £1 maybe? I don't know. You know, it's not massive money, but unfortunately, paperback Biggles books like this, I might squeeze £5 out of it. I thought it'd be worth a lot more, but it's not. Why didn't I use that? Never mind. Never mind. Let's go on. Let it go. First one will be up there. Biggles book. £5. Now here's my tip, guys. Whenever we can get back out sourcing, whenever we can get out in charity shops, look for Melissa and Doug baby and toddler toys. I do watch a lot of YouTube videos for resellers, and no one has ever shown Melissa and Doug's stuff on there. So I don't know, maybe I found something nobody else knows about. Doubt it. But Melissa and Doug's stuff, it is usually wooden. They do usually make noise. So this one is quite simple. You got what you'd expect it to be for a baby's toy. You've got 2 wooden blocks with lots of different animal pictures, and if you line the pictures up, there's the sheep, you know, phone in from Wales. There's the sheep. It makes a noise. Now this one is not in particularly good condition, but will still sell for about £5. If this was brand new on eBay, you're looking at £10 to £15. And Melissa and Doug do lots of like wooden jigsaws. I've got a really cool one inside, which is just a wooden backboard with loads of different locks on it, and that one sells for about £10 to £15 as well. So when we can all get outsourcing, when we can get to the charity shops, Melissa and Doug, look out for it, because it sells for a lot of money. And the final thing, which I was going to list, but I've changed my mind, and I'll tell you why, is this Titanic 1,000-piece commemorative puzzle. Jigsaws are flying out at the minute. I'm selling them. Well, I've pretty much sold all the ones that I've had listed. I've got one more up there. My mother gave me this one. She dropped it round before we couldn't see each other, and we tried to give it a go, but it's really hard. The pieces are really dark. You need really good light, and we're all jigsawed out a little bit. We're enjoying a Netflix series at the minute called Designated Survivor. So our evenings are spent, watching that. We haven't got time to do the jigsaws. So if this is complete, I'm not sure. It's opened, but this would sell for about £10 to £15. But I was chatting to Trish in the post office today, and she's looking for a jigsaw puzzle. So when I'm in the post office and Trish is on shift next, she can have this one. She can have it. And I think for me, I don't really want to do it. For me, that picture doesn't attract me. It's too dark. But Trish will be loving that, and she's doing a really good job in the minute. So yeah, that'll go to her. So guys, that's actually 2 things which I'm going to list tonight, and I've got all that costume jewelry which I'm churning my way through. So I'll aim to get my 5 listings up. Busy-ish day tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'm having a chat with my accountant to work out my taxes for this year. Obviously, this has become a bit of income for me, so I need to declare that through my self-assessment. And hopefully we get a few more sales through, and I can catch up with you tomorrow with a few more sales and what I'll be listing tomorrow. So keep safe, guys, and chat to you soon.